Coach talked about maybe having some of the effects of the first game wear down on the offensive lineman, maybe yourself. What did you see?
I felt we started off slower than we'd like to. I felt like we should have came out a little bit faster, and maybe the tempo of the game would have changed on our half, but came out a little slow, but we picked it up, and then we got things rolling.
JJ doesn't get an opportunity to get like a ton of carries. Can you talk about his touchdown and just what kind of spark that provided the team with at that point?
I mean, it was another play, I guess. He ran a good route. I threw him the ball. He made a play. I mean, it sparks everybody when you can put more points on the board. It doesn't matter who scores. It can be the B-back, and when he walks in the end zone or runs in the end zone, like when Jerry had his long run, everybody gets excited because you're putting more points on the board, especially you got another young guy getting an opportunity to have his first career touchdown in college. Everybody gets excited. It puts more momentum on us. The defense gets more hype. They go out and get a stop and make a big play. Everybody's jumping around on the sidelines. We get things going more.
Why don't you talk during the week about needing to force more turnovers, and you guys not only got the one at the end of the half, and you came out in the second half and got 3. How big were those turnovers and the ability to force them?
Turnovers are always big, so when we get the ball in the offensive hand, it's always great for our offense. They eat up clock and score, so turnovers are always big. That's one thing we couldn't get accomplished in the first game that we got better with in the second game.
Lawrence, what did you see on that interception?
I saw a sprint out, so when we see sprint out, we just run number one. D-line got great pressure, so it made it easy for me. He just threw it right to me.
Ricky, the number of times we've talked to you, we talk about the number of chances you get in the game, and you always mention when it comes your way, you got to take advantage of those chances, and you seem to do that today. What did you see out there?
Jacksonville State they were in press coverage the whole game, and we knew their cornerbacks were pretty aggressive, so we had to match their aggressiveness. And on the first one, I beat the guy deep, and then on the second one, I just dropped the guy, dropped him off, and just made a play. Taquan threw a great pass, and I just finished it.
Henry, you guys got a lot of pressure and you got 2 sacks today. Kind of just talk about what was working for you guys on the defensive line, why you were able to break pressure, and kind of talk about your sacks.
What was working for the defensive line, I feel like it was more of a team defense type of thing. On one of the sacks, it was great pressure up the middle, and it just kind of popped out to me. And then the other one, Tay G did a great job wrapping around and then playing on the game, and it fell into my hands again. So it was a great job just by the whole defense as a whole doing their jobs and just executing after that.
Thought that maybe the offensive line suffered more than any other position. The effects of that. Playing 96 plays in the first game. What did you think?
Yeah, I definitely felt the effects of it. It's always hard to play Monday and then turn around and play Saturday, especially when you have a game like we did last week. It's not really last week, it's this week, where you play 97 snaps, and when you have guys like myself and center Kenny Cooper who took all 97. So it's hard, but, I mean, we played through it.
Let's say between the tackles compared with Tennessee, because you guys found tougher sledding there.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely different. They would slant between a 50 and an 8-man front. So the 2 eyes, when they were in there, they would come off the ball and fight for the line of scrimmage, whereas Tennessee didn't do that as much. And when Jacksonville State was in a 50, they had the 4 eyes really pinching hard, and that nose was just a really tough, solid player. So they just fought for the line of the scrimmage more than Tennessee did, which is why we had a little more trouble running it through the middle.